Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Mark. During the live stream, we try to do everything in English so that everybody that's watching understands what's happening. Oh, a lot of people coming in. Welcome. I'm sorry, I am a little bit late. So I'm still prepping some stuff. I was at Grandpapa's Martin house, and after that I went to how do you call it, a fair or exposition or a trade show. It was a reptile show. I saw Ant Mania. I saw Ilias ants. So yeah. So it was a cool but long day. I hope that the sound is going to be okay today because it's a new problem. It's the first time during a live stream with this setup that it's raining really hard outside, and there's actually a rain pipe next to the recording studio. So I hope that it's not all rain noises that you guys are hearing. So yeah, I need to grab something, and then we can start. So everybody's joining. Did you go to the expo in Houten? Yes, I did. For several reasons, and I'm happy that I did because it was nice to meet new people like Mark that joined us today, and also just general talking to some ant people. It was mostly a reptile exhibit, but yeah, it was good. Yeah, the fungus is really exploding. So this week I have to do something. So yeah, let's go. That's cool. You got a Nova Coccarelli there. Did you buy it from the two German guys? Hey, and guy. So who all is here? Martin, Mark, Epi, Antcrest, Hazewolf, Fuzz, Kusi, Hearn, Justin Ant Keeper, Tube Sands, Ikehiro. Yeah, was that there were two German guys and they had a really nice clavata. Hey, Anfix. Yeah, I'm gonna open the Viv because something really cool. Let's see if I can get you guys high up enough, because there is actually a ton of brood right there. Today it's raining really bad. So at the moment they got rose petals and cucumber. So let's see what pieces will come running by through the pipes. Most of you guys know the drill. I'm gonna feed almost all my ant colonies. Well, some are in hibernation, and there's one that I still want to keep a secret, but I got two new ones today that I want to show you guys. What do you feed the red runners? Cucumber, carrots, coleslaw, all kinds of stuff. So I am just going to grab a colony and let's start feeding. So the easiest one for me to grab is Rita. So let's go. Move you guys over. Green wall. And there we go. The best camera work in years. Okay, I need to change the stand, and after that, we are ready. So, Rita. Yes, I got one from Ants Mania, and I got one from Ilias Ants. Will you have any giant forest ants on this channel? What is the Latin name of giant forest ant? Yes, don't forget, smash that like button. It helps the algorithm. Oh, preparation is bad, guys. I forgot to grab water, so I need to grab some water real quick. Be back in a second. Was that fast enough? There is a little bit of brood. Dinomyrmex gigas is forest ants. Well, at the moment I am not looking at gigas. Very expensive, very low success rate. So I think we should go for some other things beforehand. No brood. Yes, there is brood. Whoop. Right there. There is the brood. So, will you ever keep Mesocephalotus? Well, I don't know if you remember the two guys that got caught in Kenya. The two guys from Belgium. I actually ordered one of those. But yeah, again, something very expensive and not very easy to keep at the moment. So first, some other things. So at the moment, I am filling a feeding tray with some red runners. I got some extra dubias today from Sam, who was also in Houten. And I also got some mealworms. How big is a super smiley tray? I think the sizes are there, but I don't have one here at the moment. But it's I would say 20 by 15, something like that. I think it says the size on the website. So they got water. They got a smiley tray with the blue eyes that you guys like so much. I'm quickly going to grab some stuff out of the outworld. And then this is done. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Super smiley tray. Okay, so almost 19 by 150. Yep. So Harps do need a supply of water, as the same as every species. Every species needs some kind of water. But for the harps, I recommend using a jaw drinker, because harps have big jaws and can have problems with normal liquid feeders. That's why we made the jaw drinker. If you go to our website and look at jaw drinker, you can see that it's a bigger one. Kind of has a bath in the bottom. I'm looking. I got one here. It's not cleaned, but so this is a jaw drinker. So in the bottom there will be a pool of water where they can drink from. But because it's a small, small tub or something, the water doesn't flow out. And I can even show you with the next colony. Should we get the... I'll go and grab the Philosas. Hey, Koa. Hello, Maso-san. I'm just putting them away. Yeah, they're doing good. We have new brood, and we have active workers. How are the tetranators? To be honest, not good. I'll show them a little bit later. The Carabera next. Yes. I'll grab the Carabera, and we should be able to get some trails going. So this actually is a jaw drinker. You can see it in full use. Do you have any wall mounting things for tubes? Yes. We have these clips. And you can just screw it to the wall, and then you snap your tube in there. Out of my head, it's a set of 5. So the cigar factory has been really, really busy. And most of the cigars are now workers. Just look at the amount of workers that we have here, but also in the outworld. They are everywhere. On the skull, in the back there. And then, again, lots of brood. So the expansion is going epic. So, for the people that know the channel, we feed these ants live red runners and they'll go hunting. So if you don't like that content, this is the time to leave, because I'm going to grab a red runner right now. Okay, here he comes. Oh, that's not good. It's already stung. Okay, that was a little bit. Okay, here we got another one. Let's see if I can follow it. It is under the rock right there. How often do you feed your harps? 2 times a week. Is the Carabera diversa doing better? Yes. Hello, Matthias. It is somewhere in the background now. I do need to see, because there are a couple of bodies there. Oh, I'm in the middle of the battle there. Damn. No, it's over there. Yeah. They are everywhere now. And they are also going past the barrier sometimes, which is not fun with a very bad stinging ant colony. Now they got it behind the skull. The tetranators are still not doing good. Okay, I'm going to grab another one because I am power feeding these now. So they are getting like 4 or 5 every day. Well, not every day. Day on, day off. Do you have any Fedoli? Yes. I have Fedoli notice, but they are in hibernation at the moment. I have bought some Nikos 5 months ago, but they didn't develop, so I'm gonna buy some new ones. Dusty Peltish, you are in the wrong channel for that. You have Fedoli Paladula. Nice. So, I am going to... Uh-oh. Guys, there's one on the outside. That's not good. Lid on. We don't want those running around. So I'm going to move you a little bit to the front. And let me grab the Carabera setup. The question is, does it fit behind this setup? And the answer is no. Uh-oh. The Diversa setup is so epic right now, but it's so huge. It would be so much easier if we just had one large nest, but these ants are Texas bullet ants, also known as, or their Latin name is Neoponera phallosa. If you want a full video on it, you can always check it after the stream. We got a full video in the channel about those girls. So, the Diversa. You guys wanted good news? Look at this brood chamber. We are back in business. So, if you wondered, what did I change? Well, I am power feeding the hell out of them. And also, I put the temperature just a little bit higher. But, yeah, because of the power feeder, it is a mess. The queen is in the upper chamber. That is actually the queen. Good spot. That is actually the queen. And how can you see that this one is the queen instead of the major? Is because of her really, really big gaster. Yes, majors can get big gasters to store food, because the biggest majors are just food storage. but it's a different size. It's a different build. So yes, that was our queen. And she probably was not happy that she was in the sunshine. So, the big nest, we also have brood. Not as much, but we got brood. So I am going to hydrate 2 sides of the nest so that they can pick the side they want. What was the starter size of this colony? There's a full video, of course. Well, several videos on this species. It was 1 tube when I got them, so 1 queen. And yeah, how much is that? I think somewhere between 300 and 500 workers. So yeah. But last time I kind of filled you guys with starting a trail. But that had 2 reasons. Reason number 1 being that I was power feeding the whole time. And reason reason number 2 was that they were pretty annoyed by moving them. And they are better now. So I say let's give them a dubia and see if we can get them going. So, dubia incoming. Oh, it's a juicy one. Gross. Okay, so we have new pieces of dubia. There are already a couple of workers in there. And now one of the workers will be starting a pheromone trail. So what they do is they start spraying pheromones around saying there's food here. And then if another one catches that, then they will start making a line which will make the trails. And sometimes it happens really fast, really fast, but it's minutes work. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. So, while we're looking at these, should I show you one of the colonies that I got today? Oh, there's the trail. There we go. The reinforcement has been called in. And you can see that there's a line of ants forming already. There we go. Told you, sometimes it's really fast. And it's going to be a better line than last time. Look at that. There we go. Mate is coming. Work is coming. But guys, this is the yeah, I get this several times a week, and it's just epic to see this. And the more workers the colony has, the more action you get. Such a punishment to watch. Yeah. And then they start collecting, and then they start running back in a trail. You know what the punishment is? Cleaning up these setups. It's really hard. You need Diversa with trails and Lundy with piping. And you're set. And of course, some really nice filosas for some hunting. But just look how many ants are running out of the nest just to come and help. They're not called the swarm for nothing. So while you guys are looking at that, I'm just going to slide something in the bottom of the screen and let's see if you guys like it or not. Just going to roll something into the image. They look cleaner in a bigger outworld. Can you show the older outworld? It's still connected. It's right there. So you can see that there's large pieces of dubia in there because I have been power feeding them. Carabera diversa. And what the species is in this humongous tube. Look at it. The tube is bigger than the outworld. So it's bananas. And yes, Arthur, it is Monomorium. I finally listened to one of our channel friends, Worm, and I got a Monomorium. And, sorry, I've got to get my paper out. It is a Monomorium subopacum. Subopacum. I'm not going to show you the other ones yet, but that's how you write it. Subopacum. Monomorium. So it is quite a big colony. It has multiple queens. And I have no clue how I'm going to get them into a setup or something. I might even need to do a tubs and tubes because I wanted this species to go into a stacker. But the stacker is not ready yet. So I might need to do tubs and tubes in a big outworld. But I'm not going to do that today because, yeah, we need to prepare them for a nice video, of course. But yes, very large tube with lots of brood and lots of ants and lots of queens. So this is going to be fun. We're going to get to the arbs. Chill, chill, chill. Now you can actually see that the numbers of the trail are slowing down, but look at the numbers in the outworld now and also on the glass of the outworld. They are everywhere. Is this your donation ants or did you buy them? Something in between. I am not going to share how I get all my ants, but this was thank you, Atu. This was partly sponsored, partly paid for. Let's put it like that. And yes, this month I was lucky enough that we got a new. You have to have a certain amount of money made in YouTube before they pay that amount to you. And we had enough. So yes, this colony was bought with YouTube money. So thank you guys for watching. This is your reward. You're gonna see a new colony on the channel. Can you feed the harps? Yes and no. So let me pull this one back. Since it's adult money. Nice. Okay, let's grab the harps because the harps are in a special setup. So how many new colonies did you buy? That's the wrong question. How many new colonies did you get today? 2. Yeah, I said, Arthur, thank you for the donation. Well, I said, thank you, Arthur, but yeah. No, I saw it. On Covey. So, let's look at the harps. And yes, we have a few larvae. Quite a few larvae. Okay, we got a lot of larvae. But sadly, what I saw is that we also... Hey, they already moved it out. There was a dead worker here, which is probably in the outworld now somewhere. Yeah. So that was sad news. How I feed my harps is that they go hunting themselves because there are red runners under the rock. What harps do is they close off their entrance. So the red runners are just running around, and then they go into the harps, open up the entrance, hunt something, pull it back in, and close up the entrance again. So that's something epic about harps. So is there any water left? Yes, but not a lot. So I am going to change the water. You guys can look at some larvae. Hey, Sadie! Sadie! I still have a box ready for you. Are those mites? No, they're springtails. And I actually got a new box full of springtails today because I needed more springtails for the clavata setup. So we are going to add some springtails this week. I need to make a tub because there are too many springtails in there. Which is good, but which is also giving me a... So, yeah. So much for the harps. Oh, I put the heater on before the live stream. Crank up to very hot, so it's very hot in here. Now you can see that the trails are moving back, so they are actually taking food back to the nest now. There is a message attached to the donation. So I need to check that out, I guess. Okay. Apparently, I need to look at the donations. TCA, Kofi, login. Oh, yeah, you should. There's still some nice discounts running on Outworlds and stuff. So yeah, go for it, dude. So now you can actually see that some of the smaller ants are already bringing food back. And that's the cool thing. Especially when the colony gets bigger again, you will just see them running back and forth, running back and forth. So let's grab... Oh, let me show you guys, by the way. I got this many springtails. How am I supposed to open this up? So I need to make something that I can dump this whole thing into. Ah, Martin, I shouldn't have given you the old Outworld. Should have dumped this in there. No, I've got something lying around. It's fine. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, refresh. What are you saying this time? Another one. Yes, another one. No. I've got more, Martin. So, let's see how this girl is doing. I would love to see a cocoon, guys. Huh? Wait, what? Nobody home. She is in the bottom of the drinker. With brood. I can see an egg. Oh, this is going to be so tough to show you guys. You can see her head and you can see a larvae. Well, I didn't check on her a whole week and her nest looks very dry. So that's probably why she moved. But that is good if she is taking care of herself like that. I got scared as well. I was like, what? And now there are springtails running around here. So probably the box isn't even closed like that. Whoa. Tap the lid and be quick. Yeah, but I want to put them in some kind of container that I can easily access them, but well, at least she is there. I do need to clean a little bit. So with the Diversa in the background, always good, I think. Let's grab this. It's already falling apart. Let's give her something new to eat. By the way, Sadie, I got frozen peas. Do you thaw them before you give them to them, or do you even give them frozen peas? I think you have to thaw them first, right? I still see the stones. I just put one back with Rita. It's stone again. Yeah, I won't make any blue again, okay? Next time I'll make red or green or something. Well, yeah, so I'm going to try that tomorrow probably. Today it's cucumber and rose petals. Should we go and check out if they're already cutting those? Let's go over to the feeding corridor. Almonds. Okay. Well, they love cucumber. And the nice thing about cucumber is that there's a lot of moisture in there. So they are actually running with pieces of cucumber in their mouth right now. So because you can have some trouble if you have too many rose petals that the humidity goes down in the pod. And with cucumber, it's really easy to get that up again. So there's actually a big chunk in the back there. So I usually just strip the sides off so they can easily get to the soft insides and then cut up the slices that I cut off on the sides. No protein. But they don't actually eat the leaves. They drink some of the juices and they eat some of the fungus. But no protein at all. So then we go up there, and as you can see, still it's just the amount of ants is bananas. Can you stack your nest on top of each other? Not easily, no. They are not designed for that. More ants, more ants. They are just everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, the fungus is almost too big for the pod. So I'm going to change this outworld is going off because they are not using it as a trash outworld. They are using the old fungus pod and then the outworld on the other side of the piping. So this is going to be an extra nest. So yeah, that is gonna be cool. Okay, what's next? What didn't we do from this cabinet? Well, of course, but the same as every week, not very much to see. Our Messer Barbarets in the stacker. But then again, they still have water. Well, a new tube in the back. They've got seeds. They've got brood. They're happy. How do you say that? I know atheist, so antheist? You're an antheist. You preach ants. Cool. I like that. Sorry. Okay. I wanted to show you guys something else, and now I don't know where I put them. 1 second, let me grab them. So, funny thing, I finally got business cards. Woohoo! And as some of you might know, you always get a small card in your box. It's now going to be replaced by this. Thank you for your order. And then, of course, some information. But I'm really happy with that. So today, when I was at the show, I was actually handing them out with a Santa and a Rudolph. That was a cool thing to do. A lot of happy people. Don't forget, above 25 euros, you get a set of these in your order. Or you can just buy a set if you want. They're also in the fun department. But the fun thing was that when I ordered those, I was a bit shy of free shipping. So I ordered something extra to get free shipping. I got myself a mug. So I got a couple of extra. If anyone wants a mug, let me know. I can put it on the website. I got a couple. If you're interested, I can put them on there. If you're not, fine. I'll keep them because they're epic. Both sides. Woohoo! Okay, and now something else that is also very nice. As you guys know, I've been doing some advertisement for our friend Ilias from Ilias Insects, where we got the Lundies and also the Clavata. And today I picked up something special. And I haven't actually looked at her a lot myself. Where is your Novormessa Coccarelli colony? That was a colony from the ant merchant, and they went back to the ant merchant. For me, the story was kind of done, and it was a really big setup that, I needed room. How long have you been live? 48 minutes. So, we got ourselves a queen. Focus. Bye-bye. So, this is a pseudo Colobopsis. And if you look behind her gaster, there is actually an egg there. The eggs are red. So this is a colony that is not much documented yet, according to Ilias. And I was able to pick one up. Size-wise, she is around, which I think 1 centimeter. Let's see if we can zoom in on the egg. So it's a red egg. How cool is that? So she's also going to get a special place, but I have to figure something out for her. She is probably going to start up in a queen tube room. So yeah, another cool species, Pseudo Colobopsis. Talking about cool species, should we get the Clavata out? Oh, another donation from Atu. Atu, what are you doing, dude? Put one mug in the 5K giveaway. That is not a bad idea. But maybe they are sold before, I don't know. Part of the trail is going backwards now. You want a donation? Yeah, you need somebody to donate against. Do you guys were you guys watching when there was the donation war with Ant Hulver? Were you there, Sadie? Because that donation train was bananas. So, as you can see, she has been drinking. One eye is empty. She has been eating. So that's cool. Are you? Yeah, but what? In total, there was like 2,500 in donations. I think. One did like 1,800 and the other 700 or something like that. It was bananas, and it was just going and going. What were the guys' names? I made nameplates for those guys. MML Sharp and something Dragon. Yeah, there was like 200 or 300 euros at a time. It started with 50 this, 50 that, and then it went to 100, 200, 300. It was bananas. There she is. Our queen. Give it a little bit of water, and then let's see if, how many eggs was it before? 13, I think. Are we missing a couple then? Because I don't think that's 13 anymore. So I was talking about these eggs with Elias, and these eggs are looking good. They are shiny, and one of the most important thing is that that they are not dry. But how many is it? 5. It's 10, right? So we are missing a few then, since last week. I don't see anything else. Because last week it was 13. So what I have done is I'm hydrating the nest a little bit more. So I did a couple of times this week. And also I put her, I put one Viv 2 degrees higher. So that's now 25 to 27. Because the Viv before was 24 to 26. So it's a little bit higher. And I also, it switches earlier. I really need to get some springtails in here. Okay, well, I'm gonna put the lid back. And there's a crackhead Rudolph in there. Rudolph is not looking that good. I think it's gonna be a drunk Christmas. Are you guys following any Australian YouTubers or something like that? Because I was thinking, like, those guys have summer right now. So they should have some nice ants out there. Even klaarwater. Okay, what do you guys want to see next? Should I grab the Nikos? I'm going to grab the Nikos. Are you guys still there? It's so quiet in the chat. What's happening? What's happening, guys? Last time I checked, yes. Whoop. Okay, let's count them. 1, 2. Yep, they're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the gaster of number 5. Multitasking. When are you gonna have a new video, Sadie? We need more videos. I was talking to... Are you still there, Anflix? To Anflix yesterday. Another upcoming YouTuber. You got the Mesobarbarus in hibernation. 1 yes, 1 no. I showed them like 10 minutes ago, I think. Shh. Okay. Sadie is shushing me. I shouldn't say anything. Content. Also, we need Jake to make some content. Where's Antimatters at? He's also not been in the stream for a while. Or is he also... I know the feeling, Sadie. I'm trying to keep it up once every 2 weeks now, but with the holidays and everything, it's quite a task. And I'm also quite busy with our new dog. He's a good dog, but we're busy. Bully Jake, yeah, should we... I mean, I only have him on Discord. I don't have any phone numbers or stuff like that, so... But, I can spam him on Discord. Ooh, what dog? A Labrador, but it's not purebred. We got him from an animal shelter. So he's 2 years old, but he must have something like... Oh, what's it called again in English? I think it's Malinois. So he's a bit bigger than a normal Labrador, and he has his snout is a little bit longer, and he's built a little bit thinner. So yeah, but Yeah, we have her now for 7 weeks. It's just the best dog. I can bring her in at the end of the stream because we call him Leo. And in Dutch we say lomp en onbenullig. I mean with that he's a bit well, he knocks stuff over and stuff like that because he's happy and big. Your Chihuahua can walk up straight under him. Yeah. He's like a humongous bridge. I mean, he's that big that he can lay his head on the dinner table. And then he's like, I can need some food. It's just funny. Hey, let's see. So, happy Nico Berensis. So let's. Oh, Atu, you're gonna miss one. Yes, it's a Wakushi. These are the unknown droptails. And no, I haven't made any good pictures on them. I need to do that. I know. Something annoying is that my feeding trays don't fit very well in this setup. So I am reusing the original what was it again? Not the lenses. Yeah, according to the guy I got them from, they are not. But I have to agree that if I look at them, that's the thing that they look at the most. Look like, sorry. Again, the mites, damn. So these are going to need a little bit of bigger setup and an outworld with some springtails. Then mine are not, but they are. Okay, we got a red runner going for it. So I don't see any brood anymore. It was a colony that was gifted to me. And the guy was a bit worried about the state. They were in another setup before, and he moved them back into this setup. So I do see. But are those mites or springtails? Yeah, so they are drop tails. As you can see, their gaster is curled up under their body. So yeah, we have to check out what we can do for them and give them a small setup. But I have to get more information on them. Hey, Hans Apprentice. Welcome back. XX Gleam, Mike Campanodus, Angusticolus, Queen, Ader Cocoon. 3 months of work and I'm gone thinking it's not the easiest species, so yeah. We've got some unidentified droptails, and according to Sadie, it is natalensis. Okay. Yum. Let's grab the next colony. We are going fast today, though. We have 4 colonies left. By the way, guys, the split off from the Tetranators, so the smaller setup, I gave away to the guy that actually supplies me with Red Runners. So the split off of the Tetranators, there wasn't a small setup, is no longer here. So let's check out the Denticulata. And whoa, we have some brood. Damn. That is just nuts. Yeah, we got new species today, actually. Monomorium subopacum, Pseudocolobopsis, and the droptails that I just showed. And something else, but I need to change the setup before I'm going to show that colony to you guys. Because that's in a setup that I'm not willing to show. Vampire ants. No vampire ants. Maybe someday, but not now. So let's answer a question to Sadie, to one of the ant sellers. What is your best-selling ants at Ant Antics at the moment? And is that your personal favorite also, or that you are selling at the moment? Because Diversa, yeah, I thought so. Lately, it is so much easier to get exotic ants. Bye, Lindsay. Thanks. We just showed them. The Paraponera has... I thought that last week we had 13 or 14 eggs, and she's now down to 10. But we changed a little bit. I put her on a higher temperature, and I'm giving her some more moisture in the nest. Let's hope that helps. Favorite to sell because there are a lot of work to look after and keep clean. So that's your favorites to sell so that you have less work to do. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And I have to agree on the messy part. So I mean, just look at them. What a mess. And there's always still a few on there. So you're never able to pick something up and just, it's never empty. There's always some miners in there doing their thing. Hello, Lazo Lucky. By the way, guys, again, thank you all for joining and liking and subscribing. I wanted to try and get to the milestone of 3K before the end of the year, and it's going pretty good, so yeah. Thank you again. Okay. So I'm a bit worried because we have a lot of brood, but we don't have a lot of workers. So I am not sure if our queen is actually fertile and that we are just getting, because we had a lot of drones. It's been quiet lately, Apprentice. The last, well, it's been going down ever since the summer holidays. Oh no, it's fine, Sadie. You can talk about your stock. It's fine, no problem. As long as you're not gonna promote all the nests and stuff, now you can talk about stock on ants that you have. No problem at all. So I'm a bit worried about these girls, if they are gonna make it or not. But where have you been then, Ants Apprentice? Talking about everybody else. I'm just hoping that it's hibernation. Yeah, but it's way more than last year. Dry tube and a bowl of water. What, for the roof house? Unless you live in the tropics. Well, that's the thing. More and more people are getting exotic ants. So lots of protein and sugars. Yeah, I'm giving them like 2 or 3 times a week now. It depends on. I just look on how much is still in their bowl. So I am actually feeding them quite a lot. They get 3 or 4 red runners every time. This is 3 red runners. So yeah, I'm not sure. More food than that? Should I give them a small dubia then, or just more red runners? You moved close to Antics. Oh, that's cool. Small dubia? I need to drink something. They need more protein than they have brood. Okay. Hey, Jubes, welcome back. Now, let me grab a small dubia then. Do they also like fatty protein? Because I got mealworms here, but... Okay. Let's drop in a small dubia. Yours eat anything. Okay, well, now it's going to be a dubia. Cool. Someday I'm also going to just walk into your guys' shop and say, hi. I was hoping that Marijn was going to be at the show today, but he wasn't. I still haven't met Aesthetic Ant. Would be a cool talk, I think. You need to get more species. Well, go for it. Okay, next up, Singularis. Are your test tubes glass or plastic? Plastic. And antics is by appointment over the winter. Yeah, but if I'm gonna come to Wales, it's gonna be in the summer, not in the winter. TCA, not to use my voucher. No, your voucher does not have an ending time, so there's no timestamp on it. So you can use it now or in 5 years. I don't put a timestamp on it. On giveaways, there are timestamps on the new gift cards. Do you think I need roaches for my Odontomachus, or will they do fine with mealworms? The thing about mealworms is that they are very, very fatty, so that can be a problem. So you can do small red runners. I smell the mug. Now I need one. What? One of those? Are you gonna mug me? I missed you today, Lynn. At what time were you there? Martin, you can say that you have a mug. Guys, this morning I was over at Martin's place and I gave his wife one of the mugs. Ah, you were there around 1. Yeah, I left a half. You don't have a mug. Your wife has a mug. You have a mug in your household. Is that better? No, I left 1:30. I was the one that made a certain shop bully you for a certain project. I think we did just fine on that, Lynn. I think everyone was happy with the outcome. At least I hope so. I haven't heard your opinion yet. Do you like it or not? Is there anything else I need to know about? On what? The existence of life? I don't know. It needs to unwrap it still. Is it still in the green wrap that I packed it in? New stuff. Yes, you are looking at new stuff. We now have Outworlds with 2 connectors. And you can also combine them with a strip on top. So you have the bottom connector and a strip on top, so that you can actually connect more in a row. So that you can really have diverse trails. When do you release your XXL nest? Well, it's the XL nest, but yeah. And can you reveal the price? I don't know if I made the price already. Let me check. It's actually a good question. Did I already calculate that? Flex nest, where are you? The XL, it's over there. Price list. It's gonna be 44.95, and it's gonna be the same footprint as this nest. Yeah, yeah. At the beginning of the stream, you can rewatch it. The beginning of the stream, we actually got the trail going for today, so that's cool. The Diversa are getting power. I'm power feeding them because we had quite a big die off, and at the then we also didn't have a lot of brood, but it's looking way better now, so that's cool. So in the bottom here is are those eggs? No. So the Singularis, but there is no brood at all. Same as before, actually. Is the queen actually running out? What is the best setup for Manica rubida? Well, that's one of the bigger questions. I think Lynn is a better expert on that than me. I had them in, or have them in, Ruby is now in a test tube because there was a big die-off, and before that I had them in Whitong. Yeah, it was in Whitong. Okay. Shall we take a look at the tetranators? So the outworld is looking pretty slow. We got some at the drinker there. And then we go to the inside. And it's looking a little bit the same as last week. We do have some brood, but still, I would like to see some more numbers. That's actually more brood than last week. Cool. So I am thinking of helping them a little bit because now, of course, in the outworld they have to get their food to disconnect the outworld on the outside and just put it straight here, or even put a small outworld here temporarily and then plug this one. So I'll leave the setup as is, but put a temporary outworld here and disconnect this one, so that it's just easier for them. It's also easier for maintenance because this is a big outworld. There is still a mess in the back, so I might make it a bit easier on myself. Where are the other nests? Gone. Big die off. So yeah, sadly, not for these girls though. Just look at the amount of ants. It's just, I'm still stunned by the amount of workers the Lundy have already. So we are going to need to do something about that. I was thinking like going up and then over the door and then taking this cabinet away and then make something huge there. But that's going to be something for like March or something. And I still need to fill in this. It's actually a scratch card, and I can scratch off the countries which I delivered nests to. So that's something I got from my girlfriend. How? Yeah, good question. According to Jake Antimatters, it's normal to have a die-off, but we went from 3 almost full nests to a half nest. So, yeah, not too happy with that, but... Okay, is there anything that you guys and girls want to see? Because well, we got all of them done at the moment. See them run there with pieces of cucumber. With cucumber. Oh. The harps. The harps are actually over here. Showed them before already a little bit. I'm not gonna pop the lid, but you can see that there is a ton of larvae over there. And it's still the same setup with the red runners running around there freely. You want to see the test tube? You want to see the monomorium? I want to see the monomorium as well. Such a large tube. So I think at first I'm going to put them in the tubs and tubes until I've got something figured out for a nest. These ones are really, really small, so we need to do something cool with this. This should be like a 30 queen. No, Monomorium subopacum. I need to find out how I say that name. So actually, I wrote it down. It's this one. And then the Pseudocolobopsis is the other one. But I'm gonna leave her alone for now. But Ansibrandus, look at this fungus. The pot is almost full. And you can see a humongous pile of eggs there. The acorns are fine, but they're in hibernation. There is around 16 colonies in hibernation at the moment. So the phylosas are filling up the nest. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Yeah, the growth rate of the Lendis, it's bananas. They're in the thousands now. It's just so cool. Hibernation is dangerous because now I think that I have room in my vivarium and I start buying other stuff. And then I have a fridge full of ants that I still need to put back in here in February, March. So yeah, need to figure something out for that. So today I gave away one of the Tetramoriums. Hey, Amber Ants. I'm sorry, we're about to end the stream. Sadie, should I get the dog? You want to see the dog? Okay, let me grab him. He's probably sleeping on the couch right now, so. So, let me grab some treats. You can show that he's a good boy. Ja, vriend. Zo. So this is my dog. Hello. Yeah. It's a. So he's quite big. My friend Theo. As you can see, it is a Labrador, but his snout is a bit more, a bit longer. Sit. Good boy. Yeah. Ooh. He's really good with the kids. He's 2 years old, but he had some training before because he's very gentle with the kids. He's very quiet. It's okay if he's alone for a little bit. He behaves. He stays away from the toys of the kids. So, yeah. He's a good dog. But he's big. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera and then I'm gonna end the video. So, thank you for joining again. We're looking at everything again, and I hope to make some cool videos about the new species that we have, but that's gonna take some time. And yeah, let's see. I want to try and get a video out this week, but I cannot promise anything because of a busy schedule. And then it's going to be one on a bigger nest, hopefully. So, yeah. Yeah, we need to talk, Sadie. Let me flip the camera again. Bloop. Because, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, Martin, thank you again for helping. It was also fun this morning. Again, well, thank you all, and see you next time at the Crafting Ad. Bye-bye.